Okay, guys, we're standing backstage here with Nergal from Behemoth. How you doing, man?
All good. Just the heat is killing me.
Yeah, it's been a hot day, but a great performance from you guys, man.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it was pretty good one. It was just, way too hot, and the dust was in my mouth, and it was a struggle today, to be honest. Pretty much the whole tour so far has been pretty smooth.
Right.
And even like this hot states, like, Texas or Arizona was bearable. It was okay. But today, for some reason, it was just so heavy.
Raining.
Yeah, but probably the worst is ahead of us because we're heading down to Dallas and Florida, so it's going to get even worse. But it's been okay.
Okay, well, tell us about the new album. And was this a better experience for you making this album?
It was definitely a better experience. It's a great experience. I mean, doing this album was very liberating in many ways. Most important thing for me is that we did a record that basically wrote itself.
Okay.
We just held it out a little bit, So it just came out, very naturally out of our systems, and we just put it together in a very intelligent way, I hope. And it's very monolithic. It's just a very compact record, very striking, conquering, dominating record, and I'm super proud of it. The whole production process was actually relatively smooth in compared to other records, especially the one before, The Apostasy, which was a road through Gehenna for me. So yeah, I mean, overall it was a really cool experience.
Okay. Well, how important is the live aspect to Behemoth, man? Do you make that as equal as you do the music?
Yes, I would say it's essential. I mean, songs starts to live their own life when we start to perform them. You know what I mean? There's always like extra tweaks, extra changes that we put into the songs, and like for instance, when you listen to Demigod songs or or Asabaso Below from Saskia Kultus or whatever from the past, and years pass and we perform them like year by year, they just become something else, like a new quality or something like that. They're usually, if we don't use the click on the songs, we just speed it up, and it's just crazier version of the album song. So definitely live is we're a live animal, live beast, and it's definitely something super important for us to transgress this. To transgress basically, just yeah. Okay.
Does God have a place in heavy metal?
Huh?
Does God have a place in heavy metal? We know that you're vehemently opposed, but I mean, do you think he has a place in heavy metal?
I think Slayer already did answer that.
Okay. So that's it, right?
That's it. That's period. I mean.
All right. Well, what do you think about the new wave of black metal bands versus the old guard?
I actually dig it a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot of killer bands coming out from France and Scandinavia, of course, and Germany. Surprisingly, there's a lot of quality music coming out from all sides of. Actually, U.S. black metal has a really strong scene nowadays.
Okay.
I'm talking about bands like Leviathan, Sastur. This kind of bands. It's pretty fucking inspiring to listen to this music. I mean, I grew up listening to like second wave of black metal bands like Dark Throne and Mayhem and Bristow. These were the bands that I was like, was a spark for me. That's how I started to do my own thing, and it's actually very inspirational to watch these new coming bands and bringing something fresh to the table.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I definitely do it. I'm inspired by the new stuff that I hear.
Cool. Well, what in your mind what makes Behemoth better than the rest in your mind? What makes you the band that everybody should see?
We stand out. We're honest. We don't give a fuck. We're just who we are. There's no compromise in our music. It's out of control. It's chaos. It's entertaining.
Okay. All right, cool, man. All right, well, look, Nergl, thank you so much for this interview, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for everything. And Behemoth.com, is that what it is?
Behemoth.pl.
Okay. We'll see you next time. Keep it real. Peace. Okay.